Hello everyone, good morning na karibuni kwa story ya leo, and thanks to everyone who, who chooses to spend his or her time kusikiza hizi story. Uh, it's a noble cause to learn, to get inspired, and to always improve our understanding on the lives of people with disabilities. So topic ya leo ni my life in college experience. Nitashare experience yangu nikiwa kole vile ilikuwa from day one mpaka nikamaliza, and I believe itakuwa inspiring, ita change lives za wasee na ita change minds zetu pia. So kuna zile notion kila mzee ukuwa nazo before join kole. Kila mzee kwa high school huwa anataka kujoin kole juu ya ile reason fulani ya ati hey, kole kuna freedom fulani fiti, na ati huku uambiwi ufanye anything, generally ati kole ni poa. So in other words, kole kuna freedom, but freedom doesn't mean you can do anything that you want to do. Freedom in this case means umepewa room na opportunity ya to make decisions for yourselves and to make choices for yourself. So iko na assumptions kibao, wase wenye wajoin wanakuanga na assumptions kibao, na wenye wamejoin pia wanajua realities zenye zina exist huko. So kole it's a good place, and for me ilikuwa a very nice place, in fact the best place ama the best learning environment yenye nishaikuwa in all my learning, in all my school life. Kole imekuwa fiti na it's among the best. Nimemention to some of the people that kole imekuwa the best part of my life kwa story ya shule and everything. So that's it about kole. Ni place fiti, it's a nice place to be at, na in my case I enjoyed, I really enjoyed. Nilikuwa RVIST pale Ngata on your way to Njoro. The school is awesome, the school is awesome, the reception there is nice. So there are a couple of advantages zenye niliface nikiwa hapo as a student with disabilities. Number one advantage ni reception hiyo place. These guys receive you like they were not ready for you. They were, again, I don't know which words to use, like they were all ready to see you and to welcome you. They'll do everything they need to do to make you fit and enjoy the place and feel welcome kwa hiyo place. So kwa kuwa na that advantage ya reception, kijoin venye time nilijoin, I joined in May 2017. The moment wase wenye walikuwa nafanya admission waliniona, almost everyone came asking how can we help, which course do you want to take, have you been served. Kila mse alikuwa ready kuserve and kuhelp. And reception hiyo yenye nili receive hiyo day na all my time hapo hiyo ilifanya nikapata a nice room. In fact hiyo day, the same day, room yenye freshers hapo yangu. I used to stay in a hostel called Kericho. So Kericho ilikuwa ya ma third year, ma second year wenye karibu waingie third year. So nilikuwa na hiyo luck fulani, niliingia tu direct kama nimepewa the hostel. So they enjoyed having me there, and well, I know wali nice pia. So pia mimi nili nice na nini yao. Number two advantage ni kwa class nilikuanga na challenge ya kuandika mara mob. So kuna lecturer pale aki lecture, nakuta kuna challenge ya at times nitapelekana na yeye speed ya kuandika na yeye ku lecture. At some point nakuta nimechoka, so na give up too. So couple of my lecturers wakanote, na a few of them wakaamua kutake journey ya kuniprintia notes. So some units sikuwa naandika notes, likuanga mwalimu ameenda ameget notes za maybe a past student mwenye alikuanga hapo in the past, na he or she had some good notes. So teacher anaenda na photocopy the book, ama kama ako na the soft copy. Most teachers wenye alikuwa anafanya hivyo were ladies. So she goes ana print na ananiletea the handout. So units mob sikuwa naandika notes, one of the advantages ni ati nilikuanga na printiwa notes na the lecturers. Shout out to them, thanks to them, nashukuru kabisa. Number 2 advantage yenye niliface nikiwa pale kole ni the place is massively accessible na wheelchair. Is great, the place is nice, you can enjoy being there, especially kama uko na wheelchair. There's a whole block wametengeneza yenye ni very accessible, ni block C imetengenezwa, ni very accessible, it has ramps, the classes are accessible. Nilikuwa na manage kuingia na kutoka nikiwa peke yangu. Na the whole block ndio pia classes zangu zote zilikuwanga zinaekwa. During kutengeneza ile schedule ya timetable ya the whole semester ama the whole term, thanks to this HOD Mr. Kiraro, alikuwanga na ensure that all my classes ziko kwa block C. So I never struggled going to a different class and C accessible. All my classes zilikuwanga block C, which is very accessible. Another accessible place that I enjoyed ni the new library. Kuna the new library iko shule, also known as Gilanis. I don't know why they called it that way. Lakini the new library is accessible. It's modern built na ni place nilikuwa pia na access nikiwa peke yangu na need some help here and there juu ya milima kidogo, but it's 100% accessible for people with disabilities. So in my case I enjoyed being in the library and the block C area. So I enjoyed being there and I enjoyed much of my exams pia zilikuanga zinaekwa huko kwa block C. Exams zote zangu zilikuwa zinaekwa block C ama library. Hata kama ni NEC exam ilikuwa inaekwa block C ama library. So at one time in fact hata nilikuta natumia a certain class, all my classes ilikuwa in a certain room. It was called Tech C38. All my classes zilikuanga tu huko. Sikuanga na ile challenge. In fact pia ilikuwa advantage kwa my classmates. Juu hawakuanga na ile challenge ya kujiuliza class iko wapi leo, class iko room gani leo. Back in their minds walikuanga wanajua class zote ziko Tech C38. So hiyo ni another advantage niliface nikiwa huko. The third advantage nilipata ni ile consideration ama the favors zenye nilikuwa napata nikiwa pale shule. Kuna services zenye nilikuwa na need ama the students wao tunapewa na shule. Tumeenda administration, maybe there's something you're doing kama ni kulipa fee ama you're doing something to do with you need to see to see maybe a certain lecturer ama the dean of students ama a very senior person in the school. So kulikuwa na the favors juu kama kuna certain queue, labda kuna line wasio wamepanga, I never used to queue. Nilikuwa naenda direct, I get served. Ama in other cases pia naingia kwa the office yenye direct to bila nini na the guys wenye walikuanga kwa certain rooms wenye walikuwa natupea services. We got to a point where we became friends, so each and every time ukiniona they were ready to serve and they were very easy and very free and very friendly. And thanks to them by the way. So hiyo ni advantage, hizo ni advantages zenye nilikuwa na face nikiwa shule. Na kuna pia interactions zenye nilikuwa nazo nikiwa kule. In fact at some point ungenipata nikiwa shule huko, ungedhani mimi ni mbonge ama asare ni MC around. I used to attract people by the way in college. There's a time nilikuanga nikikaa place hivi, one person will come, another, they become 3, they become 4. We get a whole team of people. We chat and we do everything. We spend time together. So I used to attract so many people and I used to interact with so many students. And very many students also walikuanga interested na kujiattach na ama kuwa interested na wanting to interact with me. And this confidently said because some of the people wameconfess wakaniambia, hey, all along nimekuwa nikitaka kukusalimia, nimekuwa nikitaka kukusukuma and everything. So this day has come tuna chill, and wase wengi walikuwa attracted na kukaa around, to stay around me. So I appreciate that. Nili interact na wase na ilinisaidia juu the people I used to interact with, nilikuwa na build teams kubwa zenye nikienda, maybe nimeenda in a certain, maybe nimeenda administration, I'll find a person mwenye tunajuana hapo, maybe a student ameenda pia kupewa service, so ananisaidia at that time. Kama niko hostels, there are people wenye niko nao pia kwa hostel wananisaidia. Kama ni class, there are classmates ama friends from other classes wenye they were ready to serve and they were ready to help. So I built a team. I interacted so much well with everyone, every student, na ikakuwa fiti sana. You appreciate sana. Some of them are my friends. I made some good friends from there, and nilikuwa nasalimiwa sana. Interactions ilikuwa kibao, and some people were used to say kama unataka kusalimiwa sana tembea na jamaa and everything. So kulikuwa na hizo interactions kibao, which I really appreciate, na zilikuwa fiti. And pia nilikuwa na interaction na walimu, the teachers, the lecturers there, and I made some good friendship with them. And I met a certain lady, the public relations officer, Madam Irene. She's one of these kind of people who is I'd say she's awesomely created. She's a good human being. She's been with me since I joined. Up to date, she's a friend. So much of the things zenye nimekuwa nikitaka za shule, she's always been there. I made a friend out of her, and she supports where she can, and she's always willing and always concerned on where are you, what are you doing, how is life. So I made some good friends out of there kwa department pia walimu, and everyone mwenye ni mwalimu pia, and we met, we interacted pia, na appreciate sana the times we spent there. So kuna support staff pia, kuna wase wengi pia, they work there as maybe cooks, wengine wako ni librarians, wengine ni receptionists. I enjoyed the interaction, and I enjoyed everyone, and I enjoyed the life there. And I thank God because the interactions na walimu na wanafunzi zime build a certain circle. They created a certain circle yenye niko nayo of good people, good friends, people I can reach out to, people can reach out to me, and life goes on. Tunaishi fiti. So nikiwa kole pia kulikuwa na challenge ya lazima tafuta do, ni manage life yangu, ni manage ku buy stuff, ni manage kukula hata food poa and everything, kubuy nguo fiti. So at one time nikafikiria sinaweza buy the packet ile ya sweetie, inakuanga na 250. Zinakuanga ngapi? Zinakuwa 50 lollipops. You buy it at 250, na use each lollipop 10 shillings, and they are 50, so you sell them at 500. You get a 250 shillings profit. So nikaenda tao, I bought the sweets, nikaanza kuzungusha shule. Nikauzauza for some time. I made some customers, some loyal customers. At one point, a certain guy Clinton akachukua, akakuwa akiniuzia, ananiuzia. So he used to have a flow of people pia, and he used to be very active and very social. So pia zilikuwa zinaenda fast sana akiuza. So I used to run a business yenye ilikuwa inanisaidia napata do ya kujimanage, ya kubai the personal items. As a human being pia nili make do poa kidogo at that time ya kujimanage nikiwa kwa hiyo situation, nikiwa kwa hiyo environment ya shule. So I manage, na business ilikuwa poa. Sidhani there's anything else niliuza nikiwa kole. all I remember niliuzanga switi na business ikakuwa fiti. So some rhyme words there. Switi fiti. Some poetry is coming. So beside that, the opportunities zenye nilipata nikiwa chuo, na amongst the major ones ni at that time nilikuwa nafanya motivational speaking sana. So the school used to have and still has graduation ceremonies. So nilipata opportunity ya kupresent motivational talk kwa 2 graduation ceremonies ya 2018 na ya last year. Ya last year ni 2022. So great opportunities, and the opportunity came with knowing great people and meeting great friends, na pia ilikuwa opportunity ya kuencourage wase na pia kuinspire graduates, na pia ilikuwa opportunity juu ilikuwa job, so I got some cash, na pia ilikuwa opportunity fiti, ilikuwa exposure, ilikuwa platform to speak to a whole team of graduates, ama a big number of graduates. It's quite a good thing, and I appreciate sana. So there are other many opportunities which I got nikiwa shule, but the major ones ni hiyo ya, since nilikuwa na hiyo career ya motivational speaking, I enjoyed because the school supported, and with the help of Madam Irene amesimama na mimi sana, thanks to her. So amenisaidia pia, nimepata the opportunities, and those are the major opportunities I got in school. And without forgetting to mention, there's a challenge that seems not to be a challenge. At some point it weighs in the challenge balance. In school, kila msee alikuanga anataka kunisaidia, kila msee alikuwa na reach out, hakuna msee alikuwa anataka kuona nikistruggle. It's only some few times naweza kumbuka ati nikijisukuma from one place to another. Everyone wanted to support, everyone wanted to help, be it the classmates, the roommates, the friends I made from the school. Challenge ikakuwa over dependency. As much as kulikuwa na flood of helpers, ilikuwa ina limit pia. There are things singeweza kufanya for myself because everyone was there to do it for me. So in one way or another, kuna vile nilidelay kidogo kugrow juu I believe growth, in fact kama growth yenye niko nayo sahi imecome due to my independence. So at that time ilikuwa challenge because I didn't have the opportunity to explore things myself, and I didn't have the platform to grow as an individual because I'm not doing anything for myself. Everyone is doing everything. So it was nice, they used to help, and big thanks to them, to everyone. But it came as a challenge to be specific, as a person with disabilities. As much as I don't want to do everything for myself, everyone was there to do everything. So I thank God for them, and I never missed anything nikiwa shule juu everyone was around, and everyone came through to support. So it was a good environment, it was a good place, it was a nice place. And as time iliendelea, kulikuja some other students wenye ni challenged, wakakuja wakajoin shule pia. So pia we had a team ya students with disabilities. There were kina Jemo, there were a couple of them wali join, and still they are joining. So the school is still receiving them, and the school is awesomely receiving them. And I believe they are having some good time there, and I believe they are enjoying their time there. So the school supports people with disabilities, and a word to the teachers and the support staff, it's continue supporting any person with disabilities in the school. They are genuinely in need of your help. they're genuinely in need of your support in one way or another. They might not say it, but support where you can, and always be there in terms of helping and supporting. Kama ni kuprint notes, be ready to print notes for these people. They at times they struggle to write. Kama ni to attend events, maybe there's an event somewhere, give these people an opportunity to move from the school or when they attend the event. The function, maybe it's a sporting event or something. Allow the students to give the students the opportunity to waende explore na experience to enjoy the events. Na pia in the sporting activities pia, this is a word to the principal and the whole administration. In the sporting activities, you can set something aside, a sport for people with disabilities. They'd want to join and they'd want to take part in sporting activities, but competing with regular students inakuwa a bit of a challenge. So when creating some sporting activities for regular students, also consider creating a sporting activity for students with disabilities. Hata kama ni some indoor games, they'll participate and they'll feel at least included in the sporting activities. So give them any opportunity that comes and consider them in any opportunity that comes. Thank you to the administration, the principal, and everyone. Consider them. A word to fellow students, to regular students. Anytime you see a person with disabilities in school, in college, be ready to support peer and allow them to do what they can do. Create a room for them, create an environment for them to do what they can do for themselves, and where they need help, be ready to support, be ready to help, and be open, be free, be social with them, and make a good friend out of one or two people with disabilities. They are nice guys, and they make the world go round. I'd say that. So, without further ado, either way, that's my story. Nikiwa kole, nilimaliza early last year. I did a diploma. I did 2 courses, by the way. Certificate and diploma in business management. So nilimaliza and enjoyed myself there, and I'd highly recommend RVIST, Rift Valley Institute of Science and Technology, for any person with disabilities who wants to join a college. I highly recommend RVIST. It's a nice place, it's a good place, and it's a place you'll enjoy your life at. It's a place you'll get a good friendship team, a good circle, and you'll create a good life there. So see you then, and that has been my story, my life in college, and see you in the next episode. So remember to watch and share, so that we can all learn, we can all get inspired, and can all improve our understanding of life of people with disabilities. Don't risk missing a story. Subscribe to always be updated on new stories. See you next time, and thanks. Bye bye. And you can also comment on your insights, comment on any idea you have, or on any topic that you'll want us to share relating to disabilities, or anything you've always wanted to know about disabilities. You can comment down there, and I'll put up an explanation of that, and I'll share everything I'll give all answers to any questions. And thanks to everyone who keeps coming and watching. Thanks. Share. Wacha story yetu ifikie kila msee. let our stories touch every corner of the world. Bye bye and see you next time. Toodles.